Page 110. For your science project, you have to make a scrapbook entitled The Treasures of Malaysia. You want to include the tortoise, the turtle, the frog, and the toad in the scrapbook. Do you know the similarities and differences between the tortoise and the turtle? Read the text below to find out. They are both reptiles. They are cold-blooded. They lay eggs in the ground. Both the tortoise and the turtle do not have any teeth. The tortoise lives on land, but the turtle lives in water. The tortoise has round stumpy feet, which help it to move on land. The turtle has webbed feet. These feet help it to move in the water. The tortoise's shell is large and dome-shaped to protect it from its enemies. However, the turtle's shell is flat and streamlined to help it swim well in the sea. These animals are important to us because they are part of the food chain. However, they are decreasing in numbers. We must protect them so that they do not disappear from the earth. Now, use the text above to complete the double bubble map below. We use the double bubble map to state the similarities and differences between two things. Now, let's find the similarities between the tortoise and the turtle. In terms of similarities, the tortoise and the turtle are both reptiles. They are cold-blooded. Can you find the next two similarities? Yes, they lay eggs in the ground, and they do not have any teeth. Now let's find the differences between the tortoise and the turtle. Tortoise lives on land. How about the turtle? The turtle lives in water. The tortoise has round stumpy feet which help it to move on land. What about the turtle? The turtle has webbed feet. These feet help it to move in the water. Lastly, let's look at the shell. For the turtle, its shell is flat and streamlined. What about the tortoise? The tortoise's shell is large and dome-shaped. Next, based on the double bubble map below, write 4 paragraphs about the frog and the toad. In terms of similarities, both the frog and the toad are amphibians. They are cold-blooded, they lay eggs in the water, and they have long sticky tongues. Now let's look at the differences. For the adult frog, it lives on land and in water. However, for adult toad, it lives mostly on land. For frog, the hind legs are powerful and long so that it can jump far. Now let's look at the legs of the toad. The hind legs of the toad are shorter than the frog so that it can hop about on land. Lastly, let's look at the skin. For the frog, the skin is moist and smooth. If you look at the toad, you can see that the skin of the toad is dry and rough. Now, let's write the text. Paragraph 1. Introduction. Similarities, differences, frog, toad. Do you know the similarities and differences between the frog and the toad? Paragraph 2. We write about the similarities between the frog and the toad. You may use the notes given to write your sentences. They are both amphibians. They are cold-blooded. They lay eggs in water. Both the frog and the toad have long sticky tongues. Paragraph 3. We write about the differences between the frog and the toad. You may use the notes given to help you. The adult frog lives on land and in water, but the adult toad lives mostly on land. The frog has hind legs which are powerful and long to help it to jump far. The toad has hind legs which are shorter than the frog. These legs help it to hop about on land. The frog's skin is moist and smooth. However, the toad's skin is dry and rough. Paragraph 4. Conclusion. These animals are important to us because they are part of the food chain. However, they are decreasing in numbers. We must protect them so that they do not disappear from the earth. The moral value of the lesson is treasure the flora and fauna in our country and take good care of them. Now let's look at page 112. Your sister suggests that you include a papaya plant and a neem tree in your scrapbook. She gives you a brace map about the papaya plant. Use the brace map about the papaya plant to complete the passage below. As you can see in the picture, this is a papaya plant. Let's look at the flowers. The flowers of the papaya plant are white. They are small and waxy, and they have 5 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can cook and eat the flowers, and it is also used in making the traditional medicine. Let's look at the leaves. The leaves are large and green, and in the picture you can see that it is star-shaped. In terms of purposes, you can cook and eat the leaves. Or the leaves can be processed to make papaya tea. It can also be used to treat dengue fever. Lastly, let's look at the papaya fruit. Papaya fruit is oval-shaped. It is soft and yellow. And inside the papaya fruit, you can see that there are small black seeds. The fruit can be processed to make beauty products. You may use the information from the brace map to complete the text below. A papaya plant is very useful. We can use its flowers, leaves, and fruit in many ways. A papaya plant has white flowers, which are small and waxy. Each flower has 5 petals. Some people cook and eat papaya flowers. The flowers are also used in traditional medicine. The leaves of the papaya plant are large and green. They are star-shaped. Some people cook and eat papaya leaves. The leaves can be processed to make papaya tea. They are also used to treat dengue fever. The fruit of the papaya plant is oval-shaped. It is soft and yellow. There are small black seeds inside the fruit. The fruit can be processed to make beauty products. The papaya tree is indeed a special tree. Now, use the brace map below to write about the neem tree. Let's look at the brace map. These are the flowers of the neem tree. As you can see in the picture, they are white color. They are pretty and fragrant, and they have 5 petals. In terms of functions, you may cook and eat them. You can also use them to make neem flower oil. Next, for the leaves of the neem tree, They are long and green. They are made up of small leaflets. You can cook and eat the leaves, or they can be processed to make neem tea. They can also be used to treat skin problems. Lastly, let's look at the fruit. In the picture, you can see that neem fruit is egg-shaped. It is small and yellow, and it has only one seed. It can be processed to make skincare products. Now for your exercise, you may use the information from the brace map to complete the text below. A neem tree is very useful. We can use its flowers, leaves, and fruit in many ways. A neem tree has white flowers, which are pretty and fragrant. Each flower has 5 petals. Some people cook and eat neem flowers. The flowers are also used to make neem flower oil. The leaves of the neem tree are long and green. They are made up of small leaflets. Some people cook and eat neem leaves. The leaves can be processed to make neem tea. They are also used to treat skin problems. The fruit of the neem tree is egg-shaped. It is small and yellow. There is only one seed inside the fruit. The fruit can be processed to make skincare products. The neem tree is indeed a special tree. That is the end of the lesson. Do like and subscribe to see more lessons like this. Happy learning!